Hello, Kris Berg and Wes Berg.
Hello.
And we're doing the tarot card of the day today, January 14th.
On the road.
On the road.
Today's card. Ba-blam.
Ba-blam. Two of Swords. Sorry, my voice is, I have a smidge of a cold. So Two of Swords. Looky there. Let's have Wes tell us a little bit about this guy.
All right. What's going on, everyone? So Two of Swords. I'll pull it up here again just for everyone to kind of take a look at. There is some important symbolism in this card. Ultimately, what we've got going on here is a person holding two swords, literally crossing over their center part with their eyes blindfolded, turning their back to the water, kind of a semi-choppy water. So ultimately, this is a person who is trying to contend and deal with some conflict, and ultimately trying to kind of make a decision. So there's two different things kind of weighing in the balance, but it's the kind of thing where they're feeling like they're kind of completely kind of held hostage by this choice that they're trying to make. They're trying to kind of turn off their emotions. They're trying to kind of turn off they're disconnected with things and just kind of feeling more of the stress of the decision than actually feeling like they can actively deal with this. So the important thing to consider about this card, and of course being blindfolded, meaning like they just can't really connect with whatever's going on. They are completely enraptured with the stress of this choice or this area that they're trying to get into. So if this card resonates with you today, perhaps it's because you feel like you are stuck trying to make a decision and not feeling like you have a real decent way of being able to come either to the right conclusion that you want, or you're just overwhelmed with the idea of making the choice and it seems to be bigger than you right now. So all you're doing is reacting and not acting. So the idea behind considering this card is to, hello everyone, is just... if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling it's bigger than you, to do whatever you need to do to make it so it's not. First thing you can always do is breathe, ground yourself, kind of take the time that you need to get a little perspective and not be overwhelmed by it. When you're always reacting to it, you'll never move forward the way you want to. And for some reason, intuitively, what I'm getting out of this is sometimes the solution is not the opposite of what you did to get into the problem.
That.
So, I mean, you know, sometimes the solutions aren't just reversing what you just did. Sometimes
awesome.
It requires something new. And that might be part of the problem or the dilemma in trying to move forward and decide. So that's what I'm going to say about this card. Two of Swords, conflict, indecision. That's kind of what it's about. But knowing you have this problem is probably the first step. And then just trying to kind of ground yourself, breathe yourself through out of it, and just get some perspective. That's, I think, perhaps the conclusion I would reach. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Chrissy. Okay, bye.
Ooh, I love that. That is good. So you want to pop the card in real quick? Ooh, look at that again. So we've got the woman sitting with the two swords, blindfolded. Is she though? It looks like you can see eyes almost. Carolina, hi. Yeah, so I just want to add to this because Wes nailed it. I love that part about the intuitively, what got you in. You don't just reverse that to get out. That's a piece of brilliance. I also want to add that this is probably something that you intuitively know what to do, but that you are possibly afraid to act. And that part of that is what's causing this stalling or stuckness. So some of what this is going to, some of what will help you is just kind of like tapping into faith and that you have the wisdom already, you know inside. So I'm going to add something else that is just a different twist in learning tarot, in that this could also be a stalemate between parties. So, you know, you and another person. So it could be, you know, a time for compromise, if that's what would help fix a situation, or, you know, find a kind of third party to move you through the impasse between the two parties. So there's additional meanings that I'm seeing in my Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards. And that's overanalyzing a situation, pretending there's no problem, complex negotiations, or self-doubt. So all of those, I think, going back to Wes's intuitive hit, you know, you don't have to reverse what you did to get out of this. Just, you know, sit into your deep knowing and let that come up, because you probably know. You probably already have that wisdom. Just let it come up and let it be okay to act on it. All right. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.